Hey guys, what's up? This is Alex Courtney coming from Creepypasta Development. This is part 2 of the modeling of the lantern. I just want to go over a few things before we get started. This top piece, we're not going to be going over what I did with the other one because you're not going to see it in the scene. So we're not going to do like the little ring handle or the little ring up there and the little small details into it. It's going to be like another tutorial on like pretty much focusing on just details, like if you were to like render it out by itself. But the things we are going to do, the other thing we're not going to do is these little holes down here, but we are going to do the holes up here because you're not going to see it, but you will see somewhat of those little holes up top. And we are going to go over like the little handles and the little rings down here, just give it more detail. But anyway, from there, let's get started. So what I want to do is subdivide this to 2. Hit smooth shading, or hit smooth, okay. Get this weird shade of normal, so you go tab, hit A twice, control N, and there we go. So from there, what we're going to want to do is we're going to start shaping out we're going to make the holes. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So we're going to go tab edit mode, we're going to hit control R, bring it down, okay. Select 2 at a time, and then one more over here, and then select face select mode. And we're going to kind of round these off, just barely, just control R, oops, there we go. Just give it a little bit rounded, but not too rounded, but look. There we go. So, that looks pretty good so far. Make sure everything's good. Let's actually get those normals out of the way because I hit smooth. I'm not going to go all the way around because you're not going to see everything. I mean, normally that would go all the way around for heat ventilation or whatever you want it to have in it, depending on what kind of lantern it is. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. So now we're going to go over the handle portion of this. We're going to hit Shift C, Mesh Cube, scale it in, bring this on out. Okay, so we're going to scale on down right there. We're going to go into face select mode, actually select the face right there, E extrude, and we're going to rotate it on up. So just bring that up about right there, and then bring it up again. There we go. G and Z. And then what we're going to want to do here is just rotate it in, just like that. Let's go into vertice select mode, select this right there, just kind of angle it off. Actually, let's leave it alone like it was. Scale that in just a bit. G and X to bring that in. Kind of make it look like it's attached to the lantern itself. Okay, and then let's bring this up. Rotated it right about there. That's good so far. Actually, let's just bring this down. Actually, no. Sorry, we're gonna go to subdivision, subsurface. Cut loop, and cut loop there, and one more cut loop down here to round it off just a little bit. And then should have it good so far. So what we're going to want to do now is select this top area, kind of like round it off, I should say, just a little bit more. I'm not really liking it, the look I'm getting with it, so right about there should be good. Just kind of scale it down just a bit, and there we go. And then down here we're going to go down and scale this one in too, so it's not as wide. And pretty much you got exactly what I wanted there. So we're going to go Shift D, X, duplicate it over, rotate it, and then move it right there. And there you go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create the handle piece that goes over the top there. And so we're just going to Shift C again, center the origin, Mesh Cube, G and X, G and Z up to right about there, Scale it in. There. There we go. Okay. That should be good so far. Now we're going to do the same, pretty much same exact thing. Just bring this up as much as you can. There we go. Except this one we're going to use a mirror modifier for. G and Z. Oops. And just extrude it again. Extrude it about right there. Bring it down. And then mirror modifier. G and X. Clipping. And I guess I don't know why it does that exactly. Sometimes it's weird. I haven't really messed with it enough to really worry about it. Just bring it over right there. S and X. Oh no, don't do that. G and X. Just keep doing that. Set G and X again and just center it right here. The origin here. It's at S and X. Now, almost got it. Dang it. Sorry about this, guys. Hate when it comes down to this part. Okay. So, since I'm getting this weird issue here, just probably due to the fact that this is probably too far out, maybe. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to do what I want it to. There we go. Just bring this face out there. There we go. Now, sorry about that. Now what we're going to do is select the middle here. Just bring that up just like that. Subdivision subsurface. And I had this issue the first time around. I went like with this stupid thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to unclip clipping. And then we're going to go mirror modifier. Or no, we're going to just rotate that in. Just like that. And there we go. Now you don't have to worry about the other issue that we had. Just round that off with another cut loop. Exactly like that. Another cut loop on the side here, as you see. Just to round it off. And there you go. So now you got a handle. And if you guys want, you can bring this up just like that. And there you go. And I already applied the mirror modifier, so we're good to go with that. Oh no, I did. So you can apply the mirror modifier if you want. It doesn't really matter. Then we can go subdivision of 2. Bring down the render to 2. Actually, let's just bring this back down to 1. Smooth it. A, Control N. Since you're not really going to see it in the dark. Okay. 1 second to get something to drink. Okay, I'm back. Anyway. What we're going to want to do now is we're going to go over and we're going to make this little piece down here. Like the little gas area thing. Actually, I lied. We're going to go over and create the rings on this thing. So we're going to Shift A, Mesh Circle, bring it down to 25. We're going to rotate it. G and Z. Tab edit mode, E and S, scale it in. Just about like that. Tab A and Z. Shift D, Z, scale it in. It's just exactly like that. Scale that one out so it's not intersecting with it. I'm going to go subdivision modifier. Sorry if you hear barking in the background. Let me pause the video real quick. Okay, sorry about that, guys. The dogs were barking there. Let's get a Blender Artist Farms there. Yeah, sorry about that. I can't do anything about the... Anyway, we're going to scale this on down. Subdivision of 2. Subdivision subsurface again. S and C. There we go. And right about there. Should be good. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and create that little handle piece down there. And we're going to do that is going to hit Shift A, Mesh Cube, Subdivision Subsurface. And we're going to bring this up right there. Bring that down there. Cut looping. Go to this face select mode. Hit E, S, scale it in. There. And then cut loop down there to get the rounded edge off. G and Y. Now what we're going to do is go E and S, E and S, E and S, and then one more time all the way in there. Then what we're going to do is click around the edges here, and then E and Z, oops, E and Z, dang it, E, G, Z, there we go, now it works. Do it again. And there you go. Subdivision of 2. And I apologize again if I have to pause the video. We have really annoying neighbors. G and Y, and what we're going to do is align this up. There we go. Scale it down just about right there. G and Y. There we go. So now that's good. So now we got that done, out of the way. So now you can see there, I did a little bit more detail on this, like with the little things down there, but again, you're not going to really see it. All they wanted is that shape there. And then we're going to create this little ring down here, and then we'll move on to part 3. So now we're going to create the ring, and the way I do that is another circle down to 25 again, G and Y, and then what we're going to do is go to vertex select mode, E and S, there we go, subdivision subsurface to 2. Okay, so then what we're going to do is select this edge over here and go E and Y, and then we're going to bring this down, rotate it down, so if you can see exactly what I'm doing, I'm just kind of making it look like it's attached, pretty much. Then we're going to go as A, and then E and Z, make it thicker, G and Z, G and X, G and Y. Okay, and then we're going to scale this on down, bring it on up over to this little area up over here like I did in the last scene. G and Z, and then bring this on down there so it doesn't look like it's floating in mid-air. Okay, and then pretty much I'm gonna go ahead and smooth this off, smooth this one off. Then we're gonna move on to part 2 of the setting up the whole scene. So I hope you guys enjoyed this so far. You guys have any questions, go ahead and message me, and we'll go from there. Anyway, guys, I'm Alex Courtney from Creepypasta Development, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.